Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1946 Smith Corona Clipper vintage portable typewriter. Let me show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. First thing we're going to do is set the margins, which are located behind the carriage, and you just push them down like this and move them. And I'm going to make sure that they're in between the two front paper holders so it doesn't, carriage doesn't get stuck on it and you don't type over them. And you can also move them from side to side, but I'm going to keep them right at the edge. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip this switch to the front, and it'll skip 2 when you hit the line space. But we're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on this right side here. It's got a blue, white, and a red dot. We're going to switch it down to the red dot and it will print the bottom portion of the ribbon. Very nice type of machine. This is probably the most popular, one of the most popular models that I sell. And the way it sounds just makes sense that they called it a clipper. It just got that sound when you type. It's hard to explain, but it sounds like a clipper. But these don't stay up for sale for long. I've had a few of them, probably like 3 or 4 really nice condition ones, and they don't stay up for sale for long. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch to the front and it unlocks the rollers, allowing you to pull the page out easy with a little thicker paper like carbon copy or card stock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Also, the keys are very unique on these. It's got the yellow big face keys, very popular. Got a backspace on the top left there, works great. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, hit the shift button again. Margin release on the right side. Let's flip this back up so we print the top portion of the ribbon next time. When you get to the end of the margin, it will lock the key so you can't type. So if you hit that margin release, it will allow you to type past that lock to finish the last word on the end. Open the hood. Got your touch control here on the left side. The higher up you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys, and they respond faster the lower you go. You don't have to hit the keys as hard, but they don't respond as fast. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side here, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, you just flip this switch here. Just like that, and it'll pull to the left. We're going to keep it pulling to the right. Clockwise to the right, counterclockwise to the left. Carriage release on each side allows you to control this carriage freely. Very smooth carriage. Works great. And the last function is this: when you pull the knob, this little button on the knob out, it'll disable the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page and you push it in. It's got the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.